What's going on, everyone? It's Jacqueline here from Untitled Tech. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to another video. We went to the event and I saw the device and the watch, so I want to give you guys my first impressions on the LG V40 Thin Q. Also though, I just want to thank LG for first of all having me, but also having some of the best lighting of any event I've ever been to. It was so good. I want you guys to know it doesn't go unnoticed. We all really appreciated it. We were all talking about it. It was really good. You had lens flares coming in from everywhere. You got golden hour. LG, good for you. That was really great. But diving into the device, what you should know about it is that everyone's calling it like the 5-camera device. And while the number of cameras is impressive, I think what's more impressive to me is the software that goes with it. So there's a new mode. Basically, it takes 3 photos of like the same, like different focal lengths at all in the same shot. So going over the rear camera specifications, you have 3 rear cameras with different focal lengths. So you have the standard 12 megapixel f1.5 with a 78-degree field of view, and then you also have optical image stabilization. Then you have the wide one with an f1.9 aperture, 16 megapixels, and 107-degree field of view. And then you have the telephoto one with an f2.4 aperture, 12 megapixels, and a 47-degree field of view. So that's basically 2 times optical zoom. So what that means is when you press the button to take the photo, it's going to take all 3 photos if you have that mode. So you can switch from the telephoto to the normal to the wide. And I love having the option because sometimes you'll take a photo and you'll be like, oh no, like they were a little too tall and their heads cropped out. You can switch to wide angle and get that. And it works, and that's really good. On the front, you also have 2 different cameras. So you have a regular and then a wide angle. And I love that there's a wide angle on here. It's so good. Crystal and I were talking about it. It's really, really unique on the market, and it's good. I'm excited to make the camera comparison video for sure, but it looked really good also. The color tone and everything looked really good. Also, the dynamic range I noticed was pretty phenomenal on this phone. Like, we were shooting right before golden hour. It was pretty harsh conditions, and it got everything exposed properly. I was really impressed with the dynamic range on the rear cameras and on the front as well. The phone, in terms of other specifications, it packs a 6.4-inch OLED screen, and it looked gorgeous. It has the notch, but it's a pretty minimal notch, and the screen was just stunning. Also, it had really, really good brightness in direct sunlight. I was still really able to see it. In terms of the back, it's a glass back again, so fingerprints are definitely present. It's got a 3,300 milliamp hour battery, so I wasn't able to obviously test battery life in like the hour and a half that I was there, but I'm definitely gonna wanna cover that. And let me know what else you wanna see in the full review video. It had a quad DAC, so it still has a headphone jack. We can all thank LG for that one. And then you also get some AI and like intelligence that goes with the camera app, so I thought that was really interesting. Overall, it's a really good phone. The screen was great. The camera stuff really has me excited though. A lot of people are talking about like the sheer number, as I already said, but I think that what's more impressive is the software that goes with it and all the built-in features you can get with that. They had 2 people come in that use the camera a lot at Yosemite Park, and the photos were really good. And obviously they can pick like the most ideal photos, but I took some photos at the event that were pretty stunning, so I definitely want to compare it to other devices and just kind of see how it stacks up. Build quality was pretty good. It's a thin and light device. LG was saying like that's what they're known for, and I agree with that. It looks pretty clean. It looks pretty 2018. In terms of performance, you're getting the latest and the greatest specs, so it felt pretty fluid. It's a skin on top of Android, so obviously stock Android is my fave, but that's what we get. It felt pretty good though, just like motioning around, moving around. Felt good. Downloading apps, opening apps, and you can obviously install a launcher if you don't like that skin. My good friend Michael Fisher, who I hung out with a lot at the event, made a full review already, so if you want to see like a more in-depth look at that, I'm going to link his review below. But I'm also going to have a review coming soon, so you're going to want to subscribe for that. In terms of the watch, which we also saw at the event, the watch is really interesting in concept. It's a hybrid watch, meaning that there's some mechanical elements of a standard watch and some new elements. And it looks interesting to me. I would love if there's some more like female options. Like, I feel like a very male-oriented watch. So could be wrong with that, and I could be surprised, but I would love it because it's a really interesting concept, and I haven't really seen anything else in the market like it. At a hefty price of $450, it's going to be a bit of a tough sell, I think, but it looked interesting, it looked unique. The phone is also in the $900 price range, so it's expensive, but it's like a 2018 price at this point, so we'll see. I think there's a lot of potential, and I really feel like this is LG's like phone that is like, wow, like they're in this, they're in the game, like they're in the race, and they're really ahead in the race. Like, I feel like they're right up there with the other flagships, so that excites me because my first review unit ever was an LG phone. It was the LG V4, like my first smartphone review, and I had like less than 1,000 subscribers, and they took interest then, and I will always be appreciative for that. And then they invited me to this, so I'm hyped. Obviously, I'm going to give you guys my original, authentic opinion in the full review, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see that. But that's it for this quick video. Sleep has not been coming in large quantity, so expect a lot more content because of that. But you're going to want to subscribe right here. Check out my other content right here if you enjoyed it. And I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Oh, I'm so hyped about this season. All right, catch you guys later. Bye.